Hello, and welcome to tip number 5 in the Selfish Guide to Fulfillment, Meaning, and Purpose with me, your go to friend. Today's tip is going to just take a minute to implement, and I like to call it Take a Minute. And many times, this is really, really helpful. And it's usually really helpful because we do a lot of foolish things that we regret because we rush. And this happens for small and big things alike. It doesn't really matter. We just tend to rush. We like to be busy. And a simple way to circumvent this is to do something really simple, and that's to take a minute. Someone asks you something, say, give me a minute. Take a minute for yourself. Before you do something, take a minute. Now, I know sometimes a minute might seem like eternity. You're in front of a bunch of people, for example. If you're worried about that, preface it. And you can do simple things. You can, if someone's in front of you, you can say, that's a good question. Give me a minute to think it over. If you're in front of people, you can say, hi, thanks for having me. Give me 1 minute to gather myself before I get started. It's not a big deal. But the minute for you is going to make a big deal. Because in that minute, ideally, you should be asking yourself, what is the point of what you're doing? Why are you doing it? What is enough? And by that I mean, what's the minimum you need to get out of this? And the last one is, how does it fit into the bigger picture? What are the implications long term? For example, if you're in charge of an event and you about to have a meeting with your team, number one is to collaborate and come up with speakers for your event, for example. Number two is you need at least one good name you can follow up and get to speak at your event. Number three is that person at the event needs to help assist whatever the stakeholder's purpose of having that event is. So simple, but hard to do. So for this week, I challenge you is to stop and take a minute before you do something. What happens? How does it feel? It's simple, but it's extremely difficult. Um, and the nice thing is when you do that, when you're actually doing said thing, you don't have to worry about, you know, why you did it, if it's a good thing to do, because considering the circumstances, you already know you're doing the best considering what's going on. And remember, this is all so you can be present in the moment now. So, thanks for listening. Please follow me on social media at Colton Vita or check out coltonvita.com for more. Also, always keep an eye out for the book coming out in 2023. And most importantly, if you think this can help somebody, please forward it along. And thanks for listening. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and stay true to you. Thanks.